She whisked it with the buttermilk and molasses. There would be most of the Guinness left. And after this case, she'd be happy out drinking it. She could make brown bread in her sleep and kept an easy rhythm while chatting. They were waiting on word from the Donegal Gardaí. Was it possible Aoife McBride was still alive? What if she was behind this? She wouldn't be the first person to fake her own death, but she may very well be the first to hire and then kill off a double in order to do it. If that was her plan, part of it was quite brilliant. The event was being streamed to thousands of viewers, all who believed the woman was Aoife McBride. At least 2 actors were hired. 2 actors murdered. 1 solicitor, if he even is a solicitor, in the wind, Siobhan said, as she preheated the cooker and combined the dry ingredients into a large bowl. I hope no harm has come to her, Jeannie Brady said. Could Aoife McBride herself be doing this? Aretta asked. Faking her own death? Aretta's voice squeaked. Siobhan knew why. It was just so hard to fathom. Yet not out of the range of possibility. I was just thinking about that, Siobhan said. MacDara's eyes were glued to the smaller bowl, where Siobhan whisked up the buttermilk, treacle and Guinness. It's a possibility. Imagine, Jeannie said, if our victim turns out to be our killer. She shook her head. That would be one for the books. Does anyone else want a Guinness? MacDara asked. All hands around the table raised, and MacDara sorted them out. Siobhan mixed the smaller bowl in with the larger one, then covered her hands with flour as she began to knead the dough in the bowl, forming it into a ball. Finally, she made crosses on top of each loaf and arranged them into the tins. Perhaps she was afraid of someone, MacDara said, and she's gone into hiding. Perhaps, Siobhan said, as she slid the tins into the cooker. She liked to bake them longer at a lower heat. They would take an hour, but they would be soft in the middle and crisp on top. If only the baking contest were all about brown bread, Siobhan O'Sullivan would be the champion. What on earth are you going to tell the other contestants? Dr. Brady asked. Won't this terrify them?